part of my what did I get for my shower video. I have a lot of stuff to go through. Jackson is so spoiled, and this was only our first shower, so I'm just gonna get right into it and not in any particular order. And a lot of this stuff came from different people and the bags got mixed up, but yeah. This is one of the things we registered for. It's just his changing pad, and somewhere in here is the changing pad cover. So I got Justin across the room. I'm just gonna be scooting things over to him as we go. Another big gift is the crib sitting behind me. That was a gift from my dad and stepmom to him, and I thought I would include it in here because they co-hosted the shower. So, okay, like I don't know where to start. So this is one of the things we registered for. It's a space bib, and I really liked it because it so it folds up. I don't know where the zipper is on this, but basically it turns into a pouch. Here we go. I can't do it with the thing on, but it turns into a pouch, and it has a little handle, and it's like a bib to go, and you can put little spoons and stuff like that in there for him. So it's made for a diaper bag, plus it's space theme, which is awesome. And then with that, we got some really cute PJs, including some space PJs. Love that. And this has little sharks on the bum. And these are also what we registered for. They're just some Munchkin spoons. So that is something off our registry and the bib. And then, yeah, I'm just going to be pointing out what was on our registry and what is just sweet little gifts people gave us. Just because I know a lot of people are interested in what I actually registered for. But we got a lot of stuff off our registry and some really cute, sweet stuff you guys are going to see. This made me cry. This is my grandma makes quilts for all her great grandbabies, and there came a point right before I got pregnant where I told Justin, I don't think we're ever going to get one of grandma's, I don't think we're ever going to get one of grandma's quilts because we didn't think, you know, that we were ever going to end up having a baby. With the way the fostering and adopting thing was going, it wasn't going good, so it was just all around, we were like worried we would never get one of grandma's quilts. And my grandma made this quilt to match his room, like she makes all her grandbabies' quilts. This is the other side, and she put Jackson Byron, she hand stitched it, his name on each corner. And then in the back, she has a little tag she made with a message to him. So basically this was the second thing I opened, and I started crying and trying to explain myself and blubbering and not making any sense as soon as I opened it. So I was really, really emotional about this, and I'm so, so in love with this quilt. My cousin, the one that is dealing with cancer right now, I was so excited to see that she was feeling well enough to make it to our shower, and she brought her kids, who we just adore, and her little daughter Lily made this for Jackson with her special sewing machine. I think she announced to everyone she had got at Toys R Us, and she sewed him this little blanket. I just, like, this almost made me cry too. She was so proud. She wanted, this was the first thing we opened, and she wanted us to open it right away and show us how she had sewn it. And it's just the sweetest, cutest thing ever. And she made it for baby Jackson. And my cousin told me ahead of time, she's like, look, we made him a blanket. It's a little girly, but she's just super proud of it. I was like, I'm going to be so excited about it. Like, yeah, I just think this is the sweetest gift ever because she made it. She even sewed on a little button and bow. It's just, it seriously melted my heart. So yeah, that is the other special blanket, I guess you could say, that he got that just made me like, oh my God, it was so cute. The next thing we got, somebody got this onesie for him that's made to look like a video game. And it says Dungeon Crawler, and it's got like how you would have lives or whatever, like lives and where your heart rate's at, all that stuff, but it's like a baby bottle and a rattle, and it's a little teddy bear. And Justin's friend Louie actually picked it out. His wife told me, no, Louie picked this out, because when Justin saw it, he was so excited about it. So we thought that was so cute. And then they gave him, as always, we love books. They gave him Goodnight Little Dragon and The Jungle Book, which are actually 2 books we don't have, so it's perfect. But Justin got super excited about this. It's really cute. Okay, the next thing he got is from my sister, his aunt, who also gave him his stroller, which I'll get to in a second. But she also wanted to give him this special gift from her. Yes, it says Tiffany & Co. Jackson is super fancy because he has a silver spoon from Tiffany's, and she put a really sweet message for him, and it's got a moon and stars and his initial on the back, and we just thought that was so sweet and cute. And I was like, Jackson's just a fancy little guy, isn't he? So that was so sweet and cute. Like I said, she also got us the stroller, and she was the one who hosted our shower. Up next in this bag, I really didn't know. We got a lot of gift cards from people, and we got some money. So I just wanted, I don't know, it felt weird not to include it, but it kind of feels weird to include it as well. I don't know. But yeah, we got lots of gift cards, and so that we can go buy stuff we still need after our shower's over, which is awesome. Okay, so we got some, I was about to say honest, 7th generation wipes, which we go through these like crazy already with the dogs. These are our wipes of choice, so that was amazing. We got this big pack of them. And we got some really cute 7th generation diapers. And I didn't know 7th generation was starting to put patterns on there. They're super cute. I love that they're doing that now. So then we got some Honest shampoo and body wash, perfectly gentle. And we got the body lotion, which we did register for different kinds of diapers. Honest was on there. These wipes were on there. The Honest baby products were all on our registry, so that stuff was on our registry as well. Then another thing that my sister had got him was this little police bib. My dad is a police officer, and so he's probably going to end up with a lot of police stuff. But this is actually something we registered for. When I saw it in the store, I was like, oh my gosh, we have to get that. And I put it on our registry, and it's one of the things she's just picked us up like here and there. She's always buying him stuff, and this is one of the things, but it was on our registry too. Okay, then this was on our registry as well. It's a little dragon toy. When we saw it in the store, we were like, this is so cool. Justin actually scanned this one when he saw it. He kept playing with it, and then he took the scanner from me and he scanned it, which is fine because this is cool. It'll be fun, like one of those things you like clip on their car seat or, you know, whatever, their stroller. It's super cute. Then the next thing we got was, this is something we registered for, the muslin swaddle blankets. I registered for these, and then I registered for the kind that kind of pre-swaddles and makes it really easy. But with these, I got these because a lot of moms suggested during the hotter times of the year when baby wants to be swaddled, they're good for like tons of stuff. But when the baby wants to be swaddled and it's kind of warm, these are really good. They're big enough. They keep the baby warm, but they don't let the baby get too hot. So we did get a set of these, and so cute. I was excited about that. Then we've got the nasal clear. It's the Graco nasal clear battery operated aspirator. It's the one that kind of plays music and distracts them and sucks up their boogers in this little cup. And with that, we got some of the, oh, I don't know, somewhere in all this is the little, because you have the tip comes off and you change it out. So for sanitary reasons. But it was kind of funny. My friend at my shower who probably will never have kids because she just like, kids are cute to look at, but I don't really want one. She looked so disgusted at just the thought of this booger sucker that when I explained the nose Frida to her, which is not something we're into, definitely not something we registered for, she completely almost fainted at the shower. But yeah, she was that grossed out. But this is something we registered for because I have used this a lot with nannying and stuff, and I just think it's awesome. Up next, I had opened this to show my stepmom because she had this vision of cloth diapering, but probably from like the 60s or 70s. Not quite the same anymore. But the Bum Genius Pocket Style has been our registration cloth diaper of choice. We're not buying too many We bought some, we registered for some. This is one of the patterns I registered for. We actually got another one, but this one's already open. It's just a pocket style and it comes with 2 inserts. And these are the aspiration replacement tips. I actually didn't think to register for this. I wasn't thinking when I registered for the nose aspirator, and the person that got it for us actually was wise enough to know I would need these too. Next up, we got the classic Bumbo. I know they make a lot of different kinds of things now, very similar to this, but I've always liked the classic one when nannying and working in preschools and stuff. I especially wanted it for when he's still kind of small, but I want to teach him early on. So when we're working on his learning wall, we'll have a little seat for him, and also a good place to, you know, seat him when we're doing stuff around the house. And I just love these things. Some people don't like them. I know some people aren't fans of them, but I've always really liked them. And yeah, this is something we registered for. Then for his playroom, we're probably going to do a lot of space stuff in there as well. And one of the gifts we got was this really cool image. It's of a space nebula, and they also included some of the information about that, the Hubble image and all this stuff, and it's just really sweet and cute. And I think we're gonna incorporate that into his playroom. And then also, I'm not gonna roll it again, but also they gave us a poster of that image as well, which we just thought was so cute and thoughtful. And yeah, I really like that they included information about it, because I can stick it on the back, and like when we're teaching him about space and stuff like that, and he asks about the picture, we can, you know, tell him about it. This is also another gift. I don't know if it's gonna all fit in the picture or the video. It is from our friends, and it says his name, and it says, "Love you more than all the stars," and it's got all these constellations on it, and it's actually one of those measuring charts where you measure them, you know, throughout their life. And I was like so blown away, because it actually, Justin and I have been looking for one for his room, and all the ones we found online were too like babyish for our tastes. And so we had kind of given up on it. And when we got this in the mail, because it's from our friends out of town, we were like, oh my God, because the paint in the walls, it just matches it perfectly. And we had a spot we were gonna put one when we finally found it. So it just works out so perfect. Like, it was literally made for his room. The next thing we got was also on his registry. It is the monitor we registered for. We did not register for a camera monitor, because if you have seen our nursery tour, which I'll leave in a card for you guys up above, we decided to use one of our security system cameras that's on a secured network that's safe. And we decided to go with a classic monitor. This monitor is just sound, and it's two-way. You can talk to him. You know, if he's acting crazy, I can calm him down through, you know, the thing, or be like, Mommy will be there in a minute. It also projects the most perfect, like, space stuff onto the ceiling, which is just so perfect for his room. So we were super excited when we saw this online, and this is the audio monitor we registered for. Then we have the changing pad cover. This is something we registered for. It's one of those plush, soft, luxurious one. I only registered for one because when it's in the wash, honestly, he can just be changed on the regular pad. You know, it can be wiped down. So this is the one we registered for that matches his changing pad. Up next, these are things I registered for. We registered for this grass, the Boone grass stuff, because I just think this is so awesome. It's like a nice way to dry bottles, and you have like a little flowery grass thing, and then we got one of the flowers for it. And you just, yeah, if you haven't seen these, you just stick it in there and you dry their bottles and nipples and pacifiers and just all this cool stuff, but it also looks nice on your counter. So again, that's something we registered for. My cousin actually, I had to laugh because she got one of these. This was on our registry, but she didn't even realize this was on our registry till after she had bought it. But this is just one of those little, you know, blanket baby lovey things. It's got the little tags on it. But yeah, she was like, oh my gosh, you know what's hilarious is I didn't realize it was on your registry till after I bought it. I was like, well, we just have good taste. It must run in the family. So it has little puppies on it. This little guy was just kind of like decoration on one of the gifts that we got. He's just like this cute little monkey that clips onto things. So it'd be kind of like fun to clip onto his car seat and stuff. And then a rubber ducky that went with the bathtub that we got for him. It kind of all came together. It was kind of like, instead of a bow, she did all this little like cute stuff like soaps and stuff, and I'll show you the bathtub in a minute. And then this was attached to one of the tags. That was one of his gifts. It's just a teether. Next we did register for this. These were the bottles we registered for. We decided to go with Dr. Brown's just because I've used them so much and they seem to be really popular with babies. And I know some people don't like all the parts they have, but it doesn't really bother me to wash them. I've had to do it a lot in my life. So that is the bottles we registered for and the little starter kit we registered for. We didn't get too many just in case he hates them, but we did get this. And then next we got this little book called Little P, and it's just a hard little book. It's like the hard back cardboard things just in the background, like cardboard. Yeah, it's just a sweet little book. And this cute little sleeper jammies with little animals on them. He got one of these little pacifier clips and a pacifier. I believe this was from Crystal. She got him a bunch of stuff, and him and Liam have a bunch of matching stuff now. Pretty much everything she got him, they have matching stuff. Here is that other cloth diaper unopened that was from Crystal too. But yeah, him and Liam, all the clothes I'm about to show you, Liam has the same thing, so they have matching outfits, which I think is so cute. We got these Soothies. This was something we registered for, I believe. We registered for a couple different kinds of pacifiers just to see what he ends up liking. So these are the Advent smoothies. Soothies, not smoothies. And we got these little pants. These are outfits, but I'm just going to pull them out and show you guys. All these outfits, him and Liam will be little twinsies in. So I thought those were so cute. And finally on to the big stuff. Thanks to YouTube magic, it all got closer to me. Okay, so this is something we registered for. This is the activity gym. The reason I decided to go with this is because it also converts into a ball pit when they are bigger. So for when he's a baby and doing tummy time and stuff like that, it's just an activity mat. When they can sit up, you can kind of contain them in it too. And then when they get old enough for the ball pit part, it converts into a ball pit. And we just thought that was like the coolest thing ever when we saw it in the store. Like, out of all the activity mats, we thought this one was super cute. Oh goodness gracious. Up next we have his bathtub. This is the 4 Moms infant bathtub. It tells you how warm the water is. It continuously reads it. It's made to go inside your sink and then later on go inside the bathtub, either or. It comes with a little cup. It tells you continuously what the temperature is, which is really nice to make sure it's not too hot. And then it also, as it like water flows in, the old water flows out, which is why I decided to go with this. I thought this was the greatest thing ever because, yeah, because he's not going to be sitting in his dirty, soapy bath water. It's going to be in and out constantly, clean water coming. I did have somebody approach me, which is just weird. In Bye Bye Baby, I was showing this to Crystal, and the lady was like, "That's such a great bathtub, but let me give you some unsolicited advice." She was like, "You're not going to like it because it's too hard to store, blah, blah, blah," which I just found was funny because I was like, "You don't know how big my house is. You don't know how my storage goes." But she was like, "It's really cool and convenient, but it's just too big." I was just like, "Okay, lady." Anyways, but this is the tub we went with because we just thought it was so cool how the, dirty water went out, clean water came in. So we're super excited about this. This is actually, as soon as our invitations went out, this was the first thing we saw was bought on our registry. So we were so excited about that. Up next, we have our stroller. We got the Graco modes 3 and, is it Graco? I hope I'm saying that right. The Graco modes 3-in-1 stroller. The only stroller you'll ever need. The reason I picked this one, and I got it in the Downton, just because I thought it was a nice classic look that would look nice if we have another child later. It was kind of unisex and not too girly or boy, or I don't know. We just like how sleek it looked. We really, really like this stroller. Some of my friends have other Graco strollers, and they're kind of like the cheaper models, and I don't mean that like cheap in a bad way. It's just they don't do as much, and they don't turn as well, and you know, they're just a little more stiff. I don't know, but a lot of my friends that have used this since we had put it together and got it quite a while ago were like, oh my gosh, this thing is so much nicer than mine, and I have Graco too. So I actually have some friends that are gonna save up and buy this one. We'll do a video separately, probably after he's here, now that I am having some heart problems. I don't really know how many videos I'm gonna be making in this style because I keep having to stop and breathe. But we will do a video and show you all the cool stuff this stroller does, because it converts like 6-7 different ways. It's insane, and it's so cool. Okay, this is also something we registered for. This is his swing. We decided to go with the, at first we put the, I'm like, what did we put on there? The Jumparoo?
Yeah.
We put the Jumparoo on there, you know, the fancy Jumparoo. And I just got too nervous because there is so many mixed reviews. Babies either really love it or they really hate it. And for how much it cost, it just made me a little nervous to take that chance. I don't know. I had some people say that because their shower happened so soon before the baby came, to find out the baby hated it, they couldn't get like a full refund, or their receipt had expired. So I just decided to go with a classic swing, which is probably better anyway, because the Jumparoo, when we saw it in the store, was much lower to the floor than this, which I really didn't want with the dogs, something so low to the floor. While this isn't exactly like way high up, we just felt like this was better. Plus it has a puppy on it, which, hello, you know, we just thought that was super cute. So this is his swing, and this was from Liam and Crystal. So I feel like a lot of the stuff when Liam comes to visit, he's gonna get a break in too. So this is the last thing. This was also on our registry. A lot of you guys in our daily vlogs have saw it when it came in the mail, and you were wondering what it was. It is the Go Wild Jumparoo. For some reason, Toys R Us is not carrying this in the store anymore. It was there when we registered. My brother ended up buying it for us online, but if you don't see it in the store, they still have it online, and we've already put it together to get the dogs used to it, and we really, really like it. And it looks like it's gonna be super fun. And probably before Jackson gets to use it, Liam will get to use it and break it in some when he comes and visits. So that is the end of what we got from our first shower.